was proven in court that there was no interference. Mike Pence, the responsible four leading Rabbanim from America, flew to Israel to consult with Rashi of Slobodka, Rav Moshe Hillel Hirsch, and they wanted to find out from him what they should do about the ongoing Shidduch crisis that's going on in America specifically. There's too many girls, not enough boys. They theorize that the age difference, boys start going at an older age, girls younger. There's not adequate boys for girls. I don't buy this. I don't understand it, frankly. The real reason for the Shidduch crisis is just like the regular world, 50% of girls are attracted to boys. Only about 5% of boys are attracted to girls. And it doesn't change within the frum Jewish world. That's why the Shidduch crisis. Girls don't want to marry. There's only 5% of boys that are marriageable. That's why girls are not satisfied. They don't want to get married to any boys. It's not any different between the Jewish frum world and the rest of the world. The FAA, which controls aviation certification in America, basically gave certification to the first flying car produced by the company Aleph. I don't know exactly what this means, but definitely it's in the right direction towards having flying cars on the roads where they can both fly over traffic and also drive. Obviously, this is a huge development. Obviously, the idea probably came from Back to the Future, where they had that at the end of the movie. I will say this, that I would be willing to buy one of those cars. I think it's a great idea. Obviously, it's going to take many years for it to come to fruition. But this really would be a significant development. Right after autonomous driving, I think this would be even better than autonomous driving to skip traffic when you want to. It's going for around $300,000 initial price. If I had the money, I'd pay for it. Yankees pitcher Domingo Germán pitched the first perfect game in Major League Baseball since 2012. That's been 11 years. 11 years it's been since the last perfect game, basically 27 up, 27 down. What makes it even so much more difficult in recent years is because of pitch count. Basically pitchers, once they reach 100 pitches, they're taken out of the game because they don't want to get injured. They don't want the managers or the owners feel they'll get injured, which I don't buy, because many years they pitched way over 100 pitches. He actually pitched 99 pitches yesterday, so it's a really nice accomplishment for him and the Yankees. But there's a reason why it took 11 years. It'll probably be another 11 years or 20 years before the next perfect game. There's a lot of discussion about a possible IPO, initial public offering, for the company SpaceX, Elon Musk's space travel company, which also has Starlink, which is basically a satellite service providing internet, across the globe. Even when you're flying, if you ever go on a flight, Starlink probably contributes to the availability of using internet access while you're in the air, which is really important. The valuation of the company SpaceX, still a private company, has gone from, I believe, $25 billion in 2019 to now it's valuated close to $150 billion. I think if it does go on the market as IPO, as traded publicly, I think this is probably one of the strongest stocks to buy. Tesla's an amazing stock. This is even better because it's a futuristic stock. It'll only go higher. There was a viral story on TikTok about someone who, his plane was delayed 18 hours. He was flying from Oklahoma City to North Carolina. He waited 18 hours, and when he showed up at the gate, he was the only one who wanted to go on the flight, and they flew the entire flight just for one person. He made a video out of it showing he had a party with the crew. He got first class, whatever he wanted. There was only one person in the entire plane. Nowadays, you think this is kind of crazy. Like, if there's only one person showing up on the entire flight, the airlines would have canceled. If there's only 20 people, airlines would have canceled, because airlines are so worried about making every cent nowadays. I remember years ago going on flights that were, less than half full. I'm really shocked that the airline followed through and actually went through with the flight for one person. It's a really nice story about keeping to commitments from an airline. Not everything's about the bottom dollar, and it happens to be a really nice story all around.